Hi, 5-Star here, and welcome to my toy review of the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider O's Subarashi! And of course with the exclusive Kamen Rider O's Unkh. Now I know the spelling, the real spelling of Unkh. It's U, not A. If you're watching too much sub, you'll always see A, but it's actually U. So this is the box. Let me give you a round tour of the box. It says here Kamen Rider O's, Bandai, Kamen Rider O's Unkh, and another Unkh on the side. And on the back, Unkh does come with a stand and how the hand clings on the stand. So here is the stand. It says "Gutawa Kisna." Oh, I don't care about that song. Here's the hand. We'll get first through the hand. I won't open this, but I want you to see what the stage looks like and the characters underneath. Unkh, red, clear Tamashii stand. Happy birthday! So this is Unkh's hand. It does swivel from left to right, up and down, 360 movement. I really do like it because look at the color. It is really well made. It does have a hole at the back so you can plug that Tamashii stand at the back. This is the reason why you're getting the first wave of the Tatoba combo, just because of this. It will definitely be the same price for the next wave, but you won't get the hand anymore. So too bad if you didn't pre-order or made some kind of standby to find one of these in your local toy stores. A lot of people would ditch this because of the new design, but for me, I really like the new design. The profile photo of Kamen Rider O's is now colored, unlike before that the SH Figuarts box. This one is in black and white. The logo, which used to be here, is now here. SH Figuarts. The detail about SH Figuarts is already here. Toy company is now in the middle. Kamen Rider O's still the same place. Bandai logo on the other side. Kamen Rider O's here. Tatoba combo up on the other side. And at the back. So unlike other SH Figuarts, it's not in a square frame. Now it's in a circular frame, right? And then they made some changes on the design. Still has the Tamashii nations on the lower bottom side of the box. The only thing I don't like is the lettering here, because from afar you cannot really read the Kamen Rider O's, even though the letters here are silver and very shiny, but it doesn't make any sense from afar. I forgot to mention there's the Tatoba logo on the bottom left hand side of the box. Now let's open the plastic case so we can take a closer look on the figure. So here are the accessories. We have the two additional claws, the open hand, the holding hand, two holding hands, and another holding hand just for the O scanner. So before I give you a quick look on the hand, let me show you first the scanner. Well, for a scanner, it's really small and it's really detailed. This panel where it usually has lights, if you have your own Kamen Rider O's DX belt, you know this is the part where it lights. It has grooves, but it's not really well made. I cannot complain about that because it's really for a manufacturer to produce a small version. It's really difficult to put on those grooves. The back part does have a hole so you can peg it on the side of the belt. Well, this holding hand doesn't hold the O scanner very well. It can come out loose. Next is the metal jaliber. The metal jaliber does have cool detail. We have the cell metals already in, but it doesn't have any extra detail. The handle is very similar to the DX metal Jaliber. Back part is also the same. This back part is intended not to be colored because just to replicate the metal Jaliber on the show. Nice blue and silver paint. The lines are excellent. They managed to put the gold line over here and the red button over here. On the other side, you can see there's a slot over here. Although this figure doesn't have the physical metal, it's nice to know that they have managed to put a slot over here, not just one slab of plastic and then cover this one up. People are wondering why Kamen Rider O's has, or this figure does have extra set of claws, because it is much longer than what is already attached. So at first people would think why flip out just like the Combo Chain series, because of the detail, because it has to be longer. So that's it about the figures. Let's move on to the figure itself. So this is Kamen Rider O's. Let me give you the basics. The head does move from left to right, although it's surprising that this head is very loose, and then the neck, it has the regular neck joint just like any other SH Figuarts, but it has a free range of motion since it doesn't have any limitations around the collar. Nice detail. It has a jewel on top. At least they managed to put a jewel on top rather than putting just a dot on it. It's a plastic jewel. Shoulders does rotate, doesn't have any limitations, but you can see the sides of the arm does have some gap that may be disappointing, slightly disappointing, even though if you put the shoulders up, it doesn't look right. Shoulder pads do flip up and down, full range of motion. It's tight, unlike the head. There was a double jointed elbow, rotating arms, swiveling arms. The leg does have a 90-degree angle, does swivel from left to right. For me, the middle part doesn't look very well because it has, again, like the shoulders, it has noticeable gap, but if you twist the legs inward, it does cover the hinges or the ball joints, or the joints. Let's say it's just joints. If you try to pose him with the legs spread apart, you'll definitely see the hinges or the ball joints inside or between the legs. Double jointed knee as usual, and instead of a hinge, it's a ball joint on the ankle. It does swivel from left to right, but it doesn't have the joint in the middle of the leg, so it has a hinge on the toe. I personally don't like ball joints on the legs because I don't use the Tamashi stage. I seldom use the Tamashi stage when I take photography, so I want them to be all natural. So ball joints really doesn't cut out for me. Even though the sides of the ankle parts does have an extension, the feet movement is not limited. It's just that I wish they put a hinge on here so it can have a full range of motion and it could stand on its own. Logos on the chest are embossed, slightly embossed, and then the paint apps are really nice, very well made. The yellow lines on the shoulders are perfect. I see no missed painted parts. It does have the yellow line at the back, and what I like about this figure is that itself does have colors on it. Unlike other SH Figuarts, some of the figures didn't manage to have the colored plastic in the middle of the belt. It has the metal holder. It doesn't flip, and there's a peg over here so you can put the O scanner. So this is the O scanner. All you have to do is peg it in. But the O scanner, even though it's pegged on the side of the belt, it feels that it's not holding in place very well. The claws are painted in bronze, which is for me not much of a detail, but it's nice. Although I wish it could flip out, so it's just me. It's a money saver for Bandai if they did that, but I did do like the extensions, the longer versions of the claws. The paint on the legs, or the detail on the legs, are pretty much like Kuga. It's just painted in black and then highlighted with the green line to signify this is the Bata legs. So in a standing position, when the arms are clipped on the waist, the claws does have a certain angle on it, as you can see. But when in a posing stature, it doesn't really matter, because the purpose is just to show that he's using the claws. On an angle, you even see the problems with the angled claws, but it's fine to me. Well, another bad thing about this, the belt does come out loose. Once you take this one out, it does fall from time to time. So if you want to know the other details of Kamen Rider O's, SH Figuarts Kamen Rider O's, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and do subscribe to my blogspot for my full written review. Again, this is Firestarter. Thank you very much, and Subabashi! Bye.